These videos show for the first time a presumed pushback at the border between Greece and Turkey across the Evros Meriç River. A pushback constitutes an illegal practice in which migrants seeking protection are deported by officials. Der Spiegel received this material from an anonymous source and asked Forensic Architecture to analyze it.
Şu an çekiyorlar botları. No deport! Evet, şu an Ölümsüzade mevkiinde atan Yunan kuvvetleri botları çekiyor. Şu an no deport! Şu an karşı taraftaki sesler hala geliyor. Olay yerindeyiz. Evet, şu an botu çekiyorlar. Botu çekiyorlar pick-up'la. Evet, geçiyorlar şu an karşıya. Bulunduğum bölge Ölümsüzade mevkii, Serem Hudut Karakolu bilgi.
Our investigation aims to confirm the location and the nature of the incident. The Evros Meriç River is the official land border between Turkey and Greece, and thus forms part of the external border of the European Union. Although there have been repeated allegations of pushbacks conducted by Greek authorities, the Greek government continuously denies this practice. Metadata extracted from the video suggests that it was recorded on the 17th of September 2019 at 12, 24 and 10 seconds. It appears that the person filming is a Turkish border guard. Looking closer, his shadow contains the silhouette of an automatic rifle and pistol. A second man, dressed in military uniform, is also seen filming the incident. The video captures a white pickup truck pulling a Zodiac across the river on the Greek side. The person filming says that Greek security forces are involved. Even though the truck bears no government insignia, it is similar to a Nissan Navara, the model used by Greek police in Evros. We stabilized the footage and discerned 4 people involved in the operation. Person 2 leaves the scene, presumably to drive the truck. The other 3 pull the Zodiac out of the river. Of the 4, 2 are dressed in black, while the other 2 are dressed in camouflage. All 4 are wearing balaclavas. This series of videos were recorded on a camera installed on a tree in the same location. The metadata suggests that both video sources were captured at approximately the same time and on the same date. It seems the year was set incorrectly. The camera recorded 10 15-second long clips, which captured different stages of the presumed pushback. Through a 3D reconstruction of the scene, we were able to verify that both video sources capture the same location, event, and actors. We noticed this tree with a distinctive forked branch, this cluster of bushes to the edge of the river, and the steep, eroded banks. In the phone footage, we can see the same tree, the bushes at the edge of the bank, and finally the eroded bank itself. We can see an inflatable boat operated by 2 men ferrying groups of 8 to 10 people from the Greek EU side of the river to the Turkish side. In both videos, we can see similar objects in the scene. Some of the people on the Turkish bank appear to be holding discarded blue gloves, similar to those worn by the masked men. These objects can be seen distinctly on the riverbank in the phone footage. Among those gathering on the bank, we can see people whose shoelaces were removed, a common practice employed by Greek police in detention centers. At 10:49 a.m., one of the boats brings backpacks across the river. At 10:55, a person from the crowd asks about their phones. One of the masked men gestures back, telling them in a heavy Greek accent to wait for their phones to be returned. The two men are wearing camouflaged clothing, balaclavas, and sanitary gloves. Their clothing matches that of the phone footage. We can also see the same grey-blue boat with a white stern. Their clothing resembles Greek military uniform, although Greek police patrolling the river are also known to be wearing this kind of clothing instead of regular police uniforms. Here, we can see a second boat starting to enter the frame before the clip cuts. From this, we can infer that there is at least one other person involved in the operation. After the young men have been ferried across the river, families are brought back too. Gradually, there are more than 50 people brought to the bank. The person filming this incident claims to be near Seremköy border station. We therefore began investigating the surrounding area. Using satellite imagery, we were able to identify all the dirt roads and pathways that lead to the river in the proximity of Seremköy. This gave us 5 possible locations. In all the videos, the shadows of people and trees are perpendicular to the riverbanks. Given that the video is captured from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30, we were able to calculate the direction of sunlight. We were then able to determine the orientation of the river at this location, limiting our search to the following areas. From these, only one location corresponds to that captured by the footage. The river width varies considerably, from 50 to 200 meters. We therefore set to determine the width of the river at this location. To do this, we calibrated the static tree-mounted camera and calculated its focal length by compositing different positions of the boat in one image. The model revealed the river to be approximately 80 meters wide at this point. We used the video to further verify the location. We noticed a prominent cluster of tall trees here and here. This is the access road where the white pickup truck was seen. These features, the 2 tall trees and the access road connecting directly to the river, can be seen in the aerial footage at this location. The width of the river here measures approximately 83 meters. Nearby, there is a Greek military watchtower, visible from the shadow it casts on the ground. It is only 300 meters away from this location. The location is also 2.5 kilometers away from the Isakio police station. Looking at previous satellite photographs on Google Earth, we were able to observe a similar white pickup truck at the same location on 2 previous occasions, on the 16th and 30th of March 2019. This part of the river is 1.5 kilometers inside the buffer zone designated by the Greek military. Access to the buffer zone is reserved for military and police vehicles, as well as a few local fishermen and farmers. At another location within the buffer zone, we noticed a similar white vehicle pulling an inflatable boat on a trailer. Similar white pickup trucks and grey inflatable boats on trailers can be seen parked outside several border guard and police stations in the region of Evros. Greek police responded to Der Spiegel that they have no knowledge of this incident and claim they always patrol the border, abiding by international law. Although the masked men cannot be identified, the videos appear to have captured for the first time migrants being pushed back from Greece and by extension Europe. The practice of pushbacks contravenes national, European, and international law.